Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I really hope you all are doing well. So monsoon is finally here, but since few days the temperature was reaching around 35 degrees Celsius and it is quite warm for us, especially people who are living in the mountain. So I think rainy days are quite good excuse, to slow down a little bit. I'm not a very good reader and I don't read that much, I think. But since past few days and weeks actually, I think I'm reading a little bit. So there is one thing about me that I don't plan what I'm going to read next. I will just randomly pick one book and I'll start reading. So that's how I chose I Want to Die, but I Still Want to Eat the Bouquet by Big Say. So I wasn't aware about this book at all, and this book is about conversation with psychiatrist. So there are 12 sessions, and she had conversation about what she was going through. And I think this book got criticism a lot, but I think this book is not for everyone. And people, I think I would recommend to those people who have been through depression, anxiety, and kind of these things. They will feel, I think, more connected and they will feel seen, I guess. But people who have never experienced such thing, I think, I'm not sure, okay, this book is for them or not. So there is one line: love and sufferings are two sides of the same coin. Different people will perceive you differently, and I liked it most. So while I was reading this book, I also got to know that the author of this book is no longer here, and they passed away last year. And so it felt like I am listening, to the person's most and vulnerable thoughts and knowing about person's struggle. So most of the time, and there was the moment, this book makes me feel like to pause. And overall this book is kind of heavy and bittersweet, but it was not bad, I guess. It felt more connected, but it just got difficult after when I got to know that the author of this book passed away. So after reading that book, I wanted something light, easy to read, comforting. Then I chose Days at the Morisaki Bookshop by Satoshi Yagisawa, translated by Eric Ozawa. And it's a kind of very comforting book. You can just finish it within few hours, and I did. It's a kind of accomplishment for me, but very cozy. I think it's perfect for rainy days, and you will love it. So in this book there are lots of book recommendations also, like When Searching for Life is one of them, and I have, but I haven't read that book also. So there are other Japanese books also mentioned, but some are not translated, they are just in Japanese language. I also read The Cat Who Saved Books by Sosuke Natsukawa. This is also like a fantasy book, where you will find a talking cat. So this book is about a teenage boy who inherits his grandfather's bookshop, and after that a talking cat appeared and they went into series of adventures. So I think you will appreciate this book if you are a book lover. Then currently I'm reading The 40 Rules of Love by Alif Shafak, and I haven't finished it yet, but there is one letter I would like to read. Dear Ella, happy birthday. 40 is the most beautiful age for both men and women. Did you know that in mystic thought, 40 symbolizes the ascent from one level to a higher one and spiritual awakening? When we mourn for 40 days. When a baby is born, it takes 40 days for him to get ready to start life on earth. And when we are in love, we need to wait for 40 days to be sure of our feelings. The flood of Noah lasted 40 days, and while the waters destroyed life, they also washed all impurity away and enabled human beings to make a new, fresh start. In Islamic mysticism, there are 40 degrees between man and God. Likewise, there are four basic stages of consciousness and 10 degrees in each, making 40 levels in total. Jesus went into wilderness for 40 days and nights. Muhammad was 40 years old when he received the call to become a prophet. Buddha meditated under a linden tree for 40 days, not to mention the 40 rules of Shams. You receive a new mission at 40, a new lesson on life. You have reached the most auspicious number. Congratulations, and don't worry about getting old. There are no wrinkles or gray hairs strong enough to defy the power of 40. So, yeah, I'm still reading this book, so then I will talk about it. Last but not the least, The Traveling Cat Chronicles by Hiro Arikawa. And I am in love with this book. So this book is really interesting because the story is all around, from cat's perspective. And if you are a cat lover, you would love it. And it's interesting that you to know that cats have their opinions, they are observant, and what they think about people. So I'm in loving this book. I haven't finished it yet, but I think soon I will finish. And okay, I will highly recommend it. Then I also watched movie The Sheep Detectives, and I think this movie is also inspired from a book which is called Three Bags Full. So initially it felt like this movie was about just a simple murder mystery, but this movie was about the story was about grief, loss, and love. But over the period of time, they learned that remembering is a part of healing, and they should not try to escape from it, whether they are good or bad memories, and they just keep them alive in their heart. I mean, all those lost ones. So I loved the message behind it. I also think it's a wonderful movie to watch with the children, and because I think uh, loss and grief is kind of emotion, which is very difficult, and but we all experience in our life. So this movie explains it in a very gentle and child appropriate way. So yeah, I mean, you can watch it with your children also. Also, if you have any recommendations, please let me know. I would love to read them. And before I end this video, thank you for being here. Thank you for your kind words, for your support. My channel got monetized, but I made some mistakes from my end, so it will take some time also. Yeah, I do some silly things also. So I think this month it will monetize. I mean, maybe it's just a small milestone, but it's a huge for me. I mean, it's a one step, and let's see where this journey ahead. And I'll try to make these kind of videos, and where you can, just pause, and you can find some peace.